Here's your chance to create a beautiful 14-page recipe book on the iPad in Affinity Publisher. Well, hi guys. So let's look at how to create a 14-page recipe book in Affinity Publisher version 2 from a template that I'll download from Envato Elements, and we'll do it on the iPad. An Affinity Publisher version 2 iPad tutorial. Now, the original master, the recipe book template. This is a 16-page, modern, clean Affinity Publisher magazine template that can be used for any type of industry. The template can be easily edited and customised. The features: 16 pages A4, paragraph style, character style, master page, Affinity Designer or Publisher template. Can be used in both, of course. Print ready with bleed, automatic page numbering, and easy to edit. That's colour, text, images on different layers. Free font used is the Roboto, R-O-B-O-T-O, or Roboto, however you like to pronounce that, but there's the address. Easily downloaded and installed. Note, photos are not included. The mock-up is just preview only. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. The original that we use resides on Envato Elements as an Adobe IDML type file. I'm going to save you the trouble of converting it, and I'll place the link to it in the description. It's on my website. I've got a web page, of course, you may well know that by now, and a download section, and you'll find it there. I've downloaded the zip file I created and already converted it to an Affinity template that you can use and open in Publisher version 2. It can also be opened in Affinity Designer, if you like. Bit more difficult that way, but it can be done. So, let's open the template. First, you need to download the template that I created. That's easy. New recipebook.af template. Open Affinity Publisher on the iPad. Select New from Template. Next, select the download template file itself. And as I said, it's called New Recipe Book AF Template. Go to the document panel and select the Pages option. Fairly straightforward there, and that's what you'll see in the display. Now, the whole document contains bleed guides as well as all other formatting options. Let's look at the master pages first by selecting Master A first. Do this by tapping the page's right or left arrow to bring up the list of master pages. It's fairly straightforward, and there you go, master pages. Now there's a Master A and a Master B you can see there. Before we make changes, explore carefully what's there as you select Master A. Remember, we're creating a template, so even automatic page numbering should still work from the original. Explore this further in the Layers panel. I always advise you to explore this rather than just blindly copy it in, so you know what it's doing and what's happening and what's on the different levels. Select Pages Master B and again investigate the properties. Only change those things you think need changing. For example, the book title on each page, Master A and Master B. So that book title being on the master pages will appear on every page. So naturally, you'll want to change it to your book title. When satisfied, open the Pages tool and select Page 1. If you're now ready to input content, first export your document as your template and then come back to it, so you've got it saved. Now it's time to add text, your recipes, and images. And in this exercise, I'll go through and add all the images first for you. It's simply a matter of changing the items already being used as place markers. Before you proceed through, export the project as a template, and I keep insisting on this. Then save your work as a normal AF Design, AF Publish project. I've got AF Designer there because I was thinking of AF Designer when I first did it. But it works in that, but it's a little more difficult. This is Publisher. Then you can make whatever changes you like safely. The images that I've used are all from Pixabay in the stock studio. Now, using the stock studio can be a little bit of a fistful at the moment until it's fixed properly. It's not quite working properly on the version released at the moment, but we'll go through that. Again, select Documents, Pages, and select Pages 2 and 3. Continue to modify your images and text. Let's focus on those images. The pink column guides can be turned off, of course, and don't normally print either. They are there to help you control text and image layout. Makes it easy to see where everything is. To avoid problems with your print company not having a font you use, convert all text once it's input to curves and group it into groups. So if it's all in curves, it doesn't matter what font it is then. Again, select Documents, Pages, and select page 4 and 5. Continue to modify your images and text as before. Now let's look at how you can get images from the stock studio at the moment and import them as you like. The first step, select your picture frame. Now let's look at this process closely. Every image in this template has a picture frame. Select your picture frame. Now you can see the left picture frame there is selected, and you can see it in the Layers panel where it is. Go to Transform Studio and note its XY position, and in this case it's 15 and 55. Now go to the Stock Studio and drag and drop your required image. If you have a multi-page document like this one, you won't see it appear, unfortunately. There's a bit of a glitch in the program at the moment, but it is being fixed. But that's okay. For now, there's a workaround. Next, open the Layers panel and select the layer with the image. You can see I'm pointing at it there. Next, open the Transform Studio again and change the XY values to the one you noted for the picture frame so that the image has got the same XY values as the frame. Next, open the Transform Studio, change the XY value to the one you noted for the picture frame, as I just mentioned. So wherever your image was initially placed, it will now be in the right place. Next, drag the image into the picture frame mask. Now you have your picture in the right place. Now this is a bit of a fiddle. Let's do that again. Select Transform Studio and note the picture frame XY values. Go back to the Layers panel and select the layer with the image in it. Select the Transform Studio again and enter the XY values you recorded earlier. Move the image into place with the picture frame. Continue through all pages. This exercise shows you just how possible it is to edit a full book on Affinity Publisher on the iPad. This is important as it allows you to show a client, for example, without having to be in the office. So let's do the last few pages with their images from Pixabay. The placement problem that we faced before only exists when using the stock studio. Placing images from files or photo works as it should, and a fix is coming for this. Now where you've got the picture frames, if you've got those images sitting on in a folder on your in your Files app, or they're in Photos, if Apple Photos on your Apple iPad, then you can simply drag and drop them into place and they appear quite properly and behave quite properly. You don't have to go through all this Transform Studio X and Y business. And in fact, I'd strongly recommend that you forget the stock studio for placing images at the moment. If you find them in Pixabay, save them to your files into a folder that you might even call My Recipe Book Images. Save all the images there. Give them names that's recognisable, like strawberry mojito, vegetarian pizza, and so on, so that you can drag and drop them into the right place. That's the easiest way of doing it. Continue through all the pages. Fish fillets from Envato Elements. Well, seriously, your go-to source for all design, film and photo work. The address for Envato Elements is in the description. Couldn't recommend it highly enough. I think I must use it every day. Now, the last pages you can see there. Now, you just need to add your recipes and you have your very own cookbook. Now, I'm not going to put the recipes in for obvious reasons. They're your recipes. They'll have different names and different contents. Now, you can see it. It's an exported PDF and a little example of what's happening there. Very nice. So thanks for watching. I hope you find it useful. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the thumbs up for a like and the bell to be reminded when new videos appear. I really appreciate it. Share it with your friends. I'm sure they'll appreciate it too.